It rained a lot in April, which is great, we are happy about that. But that also means that grass is growing fast.
Yeah.
You can see it's getting quite high and it's time to mow it. But because it was raining also yesterday a lot, it's still quite wet. So I don't know if it will work. I'll have to try.
Yeah.
But I don't want to delay it any longer because then it will be too late, it will be very tall and maybe it will become impossible.
Yeah. It's so green everywhere.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
We checked our footage from last year and it wasn't this green at all. The grass looked like from summer when it starts becoming yellow. So it's definitely a difference.
Yeah.
But we got used to above average temperatures and sunny dry weather from the last years. So now we are back to normal probably. And it's more difficult that way.
Yeah. So this is unusual to us, and the wet weather is not very average. It was very above average.
Yeah.
We already changed the oil in the lawnmower because it has to be done every year. So it is ready.
And I also cleaned this basket. It was full of grass, or the grass was stuck to the basket, and my dad has a lot of experience with these machines, and he told me that that's probably the reason why the grass gets stuck in the system, and then I have to open it and manually clean it out. So I'm hoping that it will help and that it will be more smooth.
Yeah, it still looks dirty on the camera, but guys, this is like 200% better than it was.
I see through it, and that wasn't the case before.
Yeah.
So let's start the first mowing of the season.
This time of the year, I can't stop asking why I'm struggling to stay. It's a mystery why I'm here. I guess I'm just too tired of fighting. What you say? As we're growing older, darling.
Tommy is mowing, and in the meantime I'm mulching our trees with the grass clippings. So that's great. We have again a lot of material. My tempo is quite slow because I'm lazy. I'm resting here and there, and then I'm mulching again. So I like it. And the sun came out, so it's warmer and much more pleasant.
Feelings like this never end. We have to try and keep the mood up. Stay.
I found this mushroom. It was just growing in our garden in the grass, and I uploaded the pictures on a website where they advise you about mushrooms, and they said what I suspected, that it is a yellow morel. So hopefully they are right, and I'm going to prepare this for lunch. Can you see it? It is just one mushroom, very weird.
Yeah.
And it should be very delicious, like the taste exquisite. One of the best tastes of mushrooms. So I'm curious to taste this. I cut it into smaller pieces and I will just put it in oil. At least that's what the recipe said, that I should do this and keep it here for 5 minutes.
Sounds violent.
Yeah, it is, because there is always a lot of water and I also washed them, so there is water on top of them as well, so it's always violent. And here is the prepared morel, quite small. So let me taste this. Can you see it? It looks quite interesting. Tastes like a mushroom. It's tasty. I like it very much. And here there is our bread from our little oven, bread baking machine, and chives from our garden. So that's amazing.
And healthy.
Okay, it is a success. The morel is a success and an interesting find in our garden. We continued working in the garden. Tommy was mowing until the evening and I was mulching. We always love seeing the mowed areas. It looks so tidy, but it takes a lot of time to take care of it all. And by the end of the day, we were still not done. At least we got to experience a beautiful evening. With the setting sun and amazing light, the garden looked gorgeous. If only we had more time to enjoy it. But of course, these glimpses and moments are still better than nothing. What's going on here?
Just an average spring day. Not much tanning yet, because it's not too warm, but it's getting better.
Yeah, it's getting better. Look, blue skies. Finally. So we like these mornings, right?
Mornings are usually sunny, but it's too cold. And then as it gets warmer during the day, it gets cloudier.
Yeah, sadly. And today should be windy as well. So
Can't wait.
we need to enjoy this morning for a little bit at least. The sour cherry tree is finally in bloom. I absolutely love it. Our yard is so much prettier when the sour cherry is blossoming. And look how many dandelions there are. This is the time when the yard is colorful. This little garden bed as well. And yeah, that's the peak of the blossoming season here in our yard. It was taking quite a lot of time for the sour cherry this year because it was quite cold the previous weeks. And we were looking at the little blossoms like they are coming any day now. They are getting bigger, but it was so slow, the progress. And finally, like 90% of the flowers are blossoming. But I see here, for example, I don't know if you can see it, the petals are missing. That's probably because of birds. Because sparrows like to sit here and take these petals. Maybe they build nests out of them or something. Or
they eat it.
Maybe they eat them. Let me taste it. Not much taste there, but maybe for sparrows it's a delicacy.
I'm sure it's full of protein.
Totally.
I was mowing all day yesterday and this is what it looks like now.
Wow.
Under control again.
Yeah. But what about this part?
I left this one untouched because there seemed to be a lot of wildflowers. So I wanted to see it blossom and hopefully it would spread further. Plus the bees love them as well.
Yeah, and it's also like a hidden corner for various insects. They can hide here. It looks so pretty, the whole property. But it takes a lot of time.
Yes, it does. Yeah. All day and it's not done. I still have a little bit in the back to finish later today. I really like these new tulips.
Yes, they are gorgeous.
They are only starting, so only a few of them are open. But as it's sunny and warm today, it could progress fast.
Yeah, I absolutely love the color. Very pretty.
Also, this part of the garden is still not mowed. You can see the difference what I was mowing yesterday. So it was already quite tall. It was raining a lot, so the grass is growing fast now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if I had to repeat it in 2 weeks again.
Yeah, it will go fast. But look at the green tunnel behind you, getting greener slowly. The leaves on the apple trees are starting to show up.
And blossoms as well.
Yeah, but we still need to wait for that.
This seems to be that.
Okay, so we can remove that and the tunnel will be higher. Wow, and I like these hellebores, are they?
Hellebores?
Hellebores, okay, I can't remember the name, but they are pretty.
Maybe hellebores, I don't know.
How is it going?
Stuff. But I learned my lesson and I'm cleaning it right after mowing grass when it's still wet. And it gets off easier.
Yeah, and then the suction is better, right?
Yes, it helped. I cleaned it for the first time after using it for 2 years or something. And it was much better. It didn't get stuck inside, so I will keep doing it now after every mowing.
I'm glad to hear that it helped, because otherwise, look guys, this is the little tunnel from where the grass comes into the basket and it gets stuck in here. My honeybee has been very busy. And look at our garden. Compared to the morning, it's almost mowed, like the whole garden. That's great. And here under the trees as well. It looks so good. And I've been lazy in the meantime.
I noticed.
So I wasn't doing much, but I'm getting ready for mulching. So there are these little piles of freshly mowed grass and I will be mulching around our shrubs. At least that's my plan.
There was a plan yesterday as well.
Yeah, it was, and I mulched a bit. Could have been better, but it will be better today, I promise.
Okay.
I am destroying thistles again, and we have a longer cable, so I was able to get further in our garden, and that is very nice. They were quite a lot of them, but it seems like this is the last one, or at least that's how I feel. but you always find more. But for now, I've been searching here for quite some time, and look, yeah, I am burning them with this. So hot air is blowing out of this. We showed you that some time ago, and it looks like it's working, but it's not a miracle. So they died, but there was a new plant growing. Some thistles that we already did last time in the yard. So they are strong, and in these instructions it was said that you have to do such plants more times. So hopefully after 3 times of burning, the thistles will be done.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, it's easier than digging them out. We used all the grass clippings Tommy mowed. We mowed the whole garden, and everything is mulched now. And it looks absolutely amazing. Look. Wow, I can. So again, it looks like a park and it's so beautiful, but it is so much work. It's not easy. I'm looking forward to times when the shrubs are big enough that the grass will not threaten them, and it will be more relaxed and less work, because I want to enjoy warm sunny days. Not that it is sunny now, but I want more relax.
Yeah, we say that every year.
Yeah, but it's coming very slowly, but those times are on their way. I am planting Johnny jump ups. They just appeared on our balcony again. They can spread easily, so we are giving them a chance to spread here in our garden. That would be nice. So hopefully they will be happy here. They are not perennial, so they need to release seeds, and hopefully next year they will be here.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, and I planted 7 of them here, for example. So on the balcony they spread so easily, like out of nowhere there is a plant, and we never planted them, so they just flew in or something. It's so interesting. These are my new favorite tulips that we have, and now they are all, or almost all, are open.
Yeah.
So they look amazing. Whenever I go to the garden, I have to go by here and stop and enjoy the view. Yeah, and it's so great because that's what we wanted. You plant flowers that make your day prettier, and we can enjoy them here. And the color is so different to other tulips, so that's why it's so beautiful. And also all of the other tulips finished already blossoming, so these ones seem to be late, which is also nice. You can enjoy them for longer. It's time again for our rhododendron to blossom 1 year later. It only has white blossoms, so it's quite common, but it's still pretty. Yeah, it's very pretty. And this year, I don't know, but the flowers are not completely white, but a little bit pinkish. So maybe it listens to us, and now it's changing color. Yeah, I'm sure that's it. Not completely all the flowers are in bloom yet, but maybe tomorrow they will. It's starting. Maybe it will take a week or 2 for all of them to blossom. Guys, did you know you can eat conifer trees? I certainly didn't. But last year I discovered it's possible. There are these tips in spring, very fresh and very green, and you can eat them. So this year, for the first time, I tried it here in our garden, and they are very amazing. It's an interesting taste. You can taste lemon-like flavor, so that's very interesting. And they are super healthy. There are phytonutrients and everything. It's better than greens from your garden. So yeah, but you can't eat, of course, many of them. You can, but you know, in moderate amounts, not to destroy the tree.
Oh yeah.
So there are new gains. So just here and there.
It's basically a different type of pruning.
It is. So this is a spruce tree, and yeah, from spruce trees, I think they are the best. We also tried large trees, and they are very lemony too. So directly from nature to my mouth. So from what we know, spruce, larch and fir trees are okay to eat and yummy. Not sure about others, so you have to know what you are doing. I sometimes even put them on my bread instead of other greens, and it's very good.
I'm trying to liberate our shrubs from the tall grass. Some of the shrubs are really tiny still because we planted them recently, and we've been mulching around them, but even then it's not enough because the grass is so tall everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work. Some of the shrubs are taller, like this one, but you can see the grass is so tall that even that one is almost hidden. So
Doesn't look good.
it's probably still gonna take a few years before the shrubs are safe.
Yeah. Sadly. It's really a lot of work.
The grass has been growing really quickly recently, which is normal for this time of the year. But it suddenly becomes so overwhelming in May and June.
Yeah. I can't see you. It's very crazy here, the grass. Look, that shrub is completely in it, and these ones are mulched, but yeah, the grass is growing so fast. This one is mulched as well, but the grass is coming, and it's so wet everywhere. Look, everything is very wet. So this grass is the worst, and this one always appears when we mulch, and it grows on top of the mulch, right after some time, and it's not good. Here is one shrub. Oh my god, this is a mulberry.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. So wow. So I do this because we don't have enough mulch, and even if we had, it's so much work because we have hundreds of shrubs. So and it looks like that almost everywhere. It's a grass jungle. It's so beautiful here. We have a big rapeseed field or canola field close to our garden, and when the sun is shining, it shines itself. It looks so beautiful, very nice and very yellow. Even though it has been colder than usual in the first half of May, there is still very visible progress. lilacs are in bloom, and also apple trees, which are the latest ones of the major fruit trees. There were 2 more rainy episodes which brought big amounts of precipitation, and our garden is greener than ever. But even though the grass is growing fast, it's still a joy to be in our little green kingdom. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you liked our video, and see you guys next time. Bye!